We have a voicemail number. That number is 219-2-David-P. Here's a question that I don't know the implication from the caller, but it's actually a really good question, which we talked about last week on the show, about what is safe in the context of the virus. Take a listen.
Hey, David, this is Christian from Louisiana.
Right.
I was just wondering, I find it kind of suspicious that during this COVID pandemic, all these big box retailers have been allowed to, let almost full capacity in at all times, while small businesses are reduced to, 15% in California or 50% in other places. Do you think that there's a connection in this because all the money that comes to the Senate and the House and to all these politicians from these big box retailers, and that they have a vested interest in keeping their stores open?
Listen, I don't know about the money piece, but Scott Atlas recently brought this up. The radiologist that Trump had working for him for a while, he also said, why is it that a full capacity big box store is safe and a small restaurant at half capacity is not? And you know what? I agree with him. The thing is, the conclusion may be different. I don't think the big box store at full capacity is safe. And we have a report from El Paso, Texas, which actually finds that a huge amount of the contagion is happening in the big box stores. Now, I don't know exactly what sort of mask wearing requirements are enforced in El Paso, Texas, in big box stores. And certainly the wearing of masks would reduce the transmission. But this is a perfectly reasonable question, except for me, the answer isn't open up restaurants at full capacity, which are very, smaller, lower ceilings, less sophisticated ventilation in many cases, etc. I don't think the full capacity big box stores make any sense whatsoever. So a very reasonable question, which I've been asking as well. But I think we need to understand which side is the answer we should be leaning towards. We have a great bonus show for you today. We will talk about the San Francisco apartment building smoking ban. Very interesting news there. We will talk about Hunter Biden. Shockingly, we actually have something to talk about now related to Hunter. And we will also talk about allegations about a friend of the David Pakman show, Congressman Eric Swalwell. All of those stories on today's bonus show. Get instant access by signing up at joinpakman.com.